Hi everybody, I'm Josh Jimmy and welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. We're finally...
Revelio.
This is not going to be good. This is not what was actually planned.
Confringo.
Cotton grass. This is just going to kill me. This is going to be spiders. I hate spiders.
Confringo.
Let's get rid of them. Oh, I was over here last time. You might have seen that. I was over here last time. I defeated a whole bunch of spiders. Trying to get in here, only to find out that it's a high level lock, a level 3 lock that I could get into anyway. So I'm back with another episode. My light's back. Don't know for how long, because that thing you never know, but it's back. We're after Poppy Sweeting, I think her name is. The lovely girl from Beast Class. Unidentified. It's a dog bug. The lovely girl from Beast Class. And we're meeting her in the Forbidden Forest, I think, in the north of the Forbidden Forest. Which, why would you go there? I don't think I've ever had a fun time in the Forbidden Forest. I could ride hippogriffs now, but I still choose to use the broom because. Hippogriff's probably faster, but now I've got to find this girl wherever she is.
Revelio.
Spiders, crochets, inferno. Oh, what the? She's up here. Now we'll probably have to wait, knowing us. That we have to wait.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yes. Highwing is fine.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Exactly.
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe, but
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
yeah.
This way.
This way, you reckon? I almost reckon the other way. Wait, how much taller am I? You are tiny.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
I've seen plenty of centaurs.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Well, join us. Alright, see you, mate. You think... Actually, I'm going to follow you since... You coming or not? What are you doing? I can't follow you if
He
you're...
was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Sure. I reckon the other way would have been a lot quicker.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Ashwinders.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely.
Revelio.
But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Why are you stopped there?
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
I don't want to drink. Oh, we can well.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Revelio.
Oh, there's something else.
Pelts. Poor beasts.
Just gonna. So you did nothing of this.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, a lot.
Poachers
look.
were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Don't know.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see
Revelio.
us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. I don't know what they think I'll see around here. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 groves. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
How the hell did you even get here?
Lad!
Well, that didn't quite work. The whole bridge collapsed, that's...
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Tracker.
I dream of making a better world for me.
He's weak. He is.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. Ah!
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
No! You'll pay for that!
I swear there's something. Incendio!
Confringo! With a big document still not sweetheart! What's your purpose?
Expendio! Potato! Survival unexpected!
There's an intruder in our midst.
Confringo!
I'll check your pockets after you're
Bombarda.
dead.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo!
I can know my spell, otherwise I would have just flown across the thing. Haha!
Revelio!
Oh, give me all the goods, all the goods. What? Oh, it's gonna be a massive tent.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh, Jesus.
Are those dragons?
We should just leave. I don't
It's a
have.
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must
Okay.
be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Alright. We'll put that back to that.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
I wouldn't.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with them.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with...
It's Totalis.
Every door? No. He's turning around.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramlock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
You don't want to see.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Evening the odds.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I can't. Why am I going so slow?
Revelio.
Oh god. No, don't.
Hello, Hamora.
Ah, Alohomora, that is. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Dragon Egg, but you know. Come on.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That number one is dragging in cat!
America's Totalis.
Show him.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Expect
Let the outside! You lot try to do that.
Avoiding our problems.
Let the outside!
Defender.
And the view!
Expelliarmus.
Simply for gardening and for battle.
The lamb returns to the I will make fun of you.
Let the outside! Damn you!
Expelliarmus. Bombard.
Shall we finish? Face it.
Let the outside! Let the outside!
Depulso.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Depulso. Accio.
One less biscuit.
Levioso.
You won't escape again!
Defender. Expelliarmus.
The brains of us wrong!
Bombarda.
Number up wide, coming back.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Ow, vegetable.
Confringo. Bombarda.
I won't go down to CD! Let the outside! Let the outside!
Confringo. Accio. Propendo. Depulso. Accio.
Let the outside!
Accio.
Push it on! Put it down! Let the outside!
Depulso. Accio.
Careful!
Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Glacius. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Levioso.
Won't escape again!
Depulso. Accio.
Use the brains of a troll, you!
Flipendo. Levioso. Accio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Getting in a bit of trouble.
Accio.
Have we got it? Sorry, I just forgot what was going on here. Let's go busy trying to get her to...
Suppose we'll find out.
Oh, that's... Yeah, let's get out of here.
This way.
Oh, yeah. Get out.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Yay.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Well, they saw you.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Let's
We
get out
aren't
of here.
helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Well said.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
You are there.
Well, I don't want to be part of your family business.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards.
Oh,
every
thank
one
you.
of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
No, I don't. How are we going? Oh, I created a butterfly moth. Oh, Nettie's here as well. Great.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Yes, Big Professor Weasley.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have
Thank you,
helped.
Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
Yes.
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success.
I think
I've
it
heard
is.
that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
What rumours?
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Yes, no.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Yep.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Alright, quests. Yeah, that's gonna do that as well. Divination classroom, talk to Poppy. Alright, we'll do that. Divination classroom. Nope. Nope. Divination classroom. Oh, her mom's not the teacher of divination, is it? No. Maybe.
What are you up to
What is
now?
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Oh.
My plan with the help.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
No buts.
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Not happy.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
Okay.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
Yes.
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
That is incredible. How did you become one?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
I hope you can teach me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it.
Okay.
She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That is true.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Okay. We just got
We're
to...
making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not.
Nope.
I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Just Take it easy.
My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Okay.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward...
Okay. We'll go speak to Sebastian. What is this? Lord Ducket's asked me to be a goblin myself. Sebastian overlook. So we're going to go to In the Shadow of the Study because that is important to the main story. It's in the common room. Great hall. Nope. Grand staircase. That'd be quite low. Lower grand staircase. Let's just try a lower grand staircase. Oh, I do have to wait again. So if you don't know, with me and Sebastian, because this has to do something to do with his sister, I think.
Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
But he's also blind, so...
He's this way.
Sneak attack. Come on, run. Run,
Keep
Sebastian.
out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
He is.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a Scriptorium?
What is
He
it?
told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it.
This reverse psychology.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory.
Just don't kill him.
Answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible.
Oh, this is bad.
I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Yo!
I hope we don't regret...
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Revelio!
Opening the entrance has something to do with 3s.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, but
And
there's
by
3
that
of us.
logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, obviously. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
What's happening is that I've got a good brain. And
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
I must prove my point. We don't need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the Scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realise. I've written to my brother. He now knows how to access the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the Scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. Hope that my brother will follow my lead and study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua gone now.
Journal entry. Signed by Noctua.
Reparo. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
What do you mean?
The voice is ink.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open.
Go ahead.
I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
No.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Well, Parcel Tongue itself is not a dark art. It's just associated with dark wizards.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely Revelio to be difficult to solve.
Nope.
Closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, okay.
Lumos. Confringo.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Oh.
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
Alright, so hang on. I didn't realise that's...
Lumos.
I'm gonna assume that's this gate. So A and a bull. Oh, we'll do this one first. So Moon and
another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
There you go.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
And this is bull
Nice
and
work.
that A thing. Hopefully you don't. E. Oh, I think that was about to attack me.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work. Revelio.
That's a no. Okay, let's, before we get carried away.
Lumos. Confringo.
Ah. I failed to die and struck my face as a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children. The Scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy. Alright, so I can't use that loss yet.
Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person.
Revelio.
In the other room. Yeah. Salazar buried his Scriptorium deep with Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting the braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I'll face my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Extraordinary. The journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the Scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Oh, that's the... So... Mountain and squid.
We've got more to solve.
Revelio.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another welcoming sort, was he?
Mountain and squid. Oh.
Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
And squid. What do you mean?
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Oh, it's the other way around. Squid and mountain. No wonder I can't get it. We're getting close.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Scriptorium.
Well, you boys could do something, like... Captain Parcel Tongue over there, just not doing much.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Ah!
The gate! I think we're locked in.
No, we're not.
Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard the scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no option upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin, most challenge deed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invite him here now. If he looks for me alone, I've led him to his death, despite our differences. I wish you knew.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
No, you're right.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Okay, I'll be bait.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open.
You're right.
That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it.
Yep.
You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Oh, man. I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
Ominous.
This could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did.
Yes, well, that's...
He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice.
Well, now we're stuck in here, so...
I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself.
Well, teach me.
That's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
I think dying in here. Oh, God.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Oh, very well. I don't want to learn the Cruciatus. I want to learn the Cruciatus curse, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
I like that. That's a better. Got it. Got Crucio.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Do it again.
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Scriptorium.
Yep.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
Yes.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Pick up. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own. That he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put a voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now must go from here. I shall place the creature into deep sleep in this chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have scarcely wrought. One shall rid of the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. Which would be Tom Riddle. No, I don't drink anything.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
That's great.
It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Yeah. Slytherin's dungeon.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
No problem. Alright. Now, what else do we have to do? We have to go... there's something with Deke. Gobbledygook. Amit. Holds me map. But we've got to speak to... what's her name first? Poppy Sweeting we've got to speak to first.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
I can. You tell me all the time. I could only guess, because I have walked in between. I'll go on the back way, aren't I? Like I know my way around the 3 room 6.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver.
Enchanted goblin silver.
A collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Yes. Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Oh no.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away.
Good.
There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Something to Ranrock. Working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
I don't know how that shed light on anything,
details.
but anyway.
In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Alright, that's that. Hogwarts map. Trying to tell. Where he is. Alright, and that's where we're going to leave it for now. We need someone to speak gobbledygook, which we know Amit can, so... we'll catch up with him in the next one. And until then, like, subscribe. See ya!